this match, I had high expectations for this match because one, Roman Reigns has no bloodline, no Paul Heyman at his corner, just him himself and a Wales crowd that loves the hell out of Drew McIntyre. And this man was when Roman was struggling. When I say Roman was struggling, Roman was struggling. No Jimmy, no Jay, no Usos, no Paul Heyman. Drew McIntyre had the upper hand the whole entire match. The whole entire match, Drew McIntyre had the upper hand. Wales was on his back like white on rice. Drew McIntyre was so close becoming undisputed champion. So close. They brawled it out. They brawled this match out. Next, I'm so glad that obviously Roman didn't have to use a title. But then again, he did he fought clean. He fought clean. I know people's gonna hate on the match because yes, he had help. Like, yes, Solo did cost him the win. And speaking of which, Solo being called up to the main roster, which is basically spoiled for him to be called up to the main roster, even though he only's been in WWE for maybe 3 months, but already gonna be counted up to the main roster. Would I say yes, it's about time to add him? I would say it's a bold move for Triple H to add him onto the main roster, but at the same time, I wouldn't say we haven't really seen him win a championship at all. Not a tag team, not an NXT championship or a North American championship. I haven't seen any of that. But he did prove himself why he belongs in WWE. He did it for Roman at the end of the day. On God, he did it for Roman. Let's just talk about the crowd again for a second. The crowd booed the hell out of Roman. They booed the hell out of Roman. They did not want Roman to win this match whatsoever. They wanted their own Drew McIntyre to win this match. This match was a great match. This match had me on the edge of my seat, just like Gunther and Sheamus. This match was a great W. It was a W and an L. It was both. It was the middle. But overall, this is another great match of the day. Like Drew McIntyre, had the upper hand on mostly the whole entire match. I mean, not gonna hold you. Roman Reigns was doing what Roman Reigns does, basically telling him why he's on top, why he is a universal unified champion, why he is in a 2-year reign, why he is 738 days as universal champion right now, why he is the head of the table, why people should acknowledge him. And not gonna hold you, Karrion Kross looking at Roman and Drew McIntyre, observing what's happening between both of them. And I know Karrion Kross is after Drew, and I know Karrion Kross is after Roman. Karrion Kross wants his hands on them unified titles. He wants to become a undisputed universal champion here. And I'm going to say this. If Solo did not get involved at all, Drew McIntyre would have won cleanly. It was so clean that Drew did a spear, did Roman Reigns' own move, a spear, and then followed up with a claymore. And if Solo never pulled the ref out, we would have a brand new, undisputed WWE Universal Champion right now. and we would have celebrated, partied. But at the end of the day, it just proves us that Roman Reigns can't win without help. If it ain't Paul Heyman, if it ain't the Usos, it's gonna have to be Solo. Like I said, the Bloodline is dominant. The Bloodline is the most dominant faction in WWE right now. Without the Bloodline, Roman Reigns is nothing. I'm sorry to say that. Like, you can acknowledge Roman all you want, but without the Bloodline, without Jimmy and Jay in his corner, without Jimmy and Jay fighting his battles, without Jimmy and Jay basically being in their corner 24/7 and helping him out with matches, winning by cheating, Roman Reigns won't be where he is today. And that's facts. Ever since Roman won the title, won the Universal title, and then became double champion, became a part-timer, he has never won cleanly. He has never won cleanly at all. I mean, sometimes it's good that he doesn't win clean because the match was clean overall, but most of the time he never wins clean. He either has his cousins to help him out, or Paul Heyman to help him out, or the ref to be knocked out the ring, or to hit someone with a title. He never wins cleans at all. Like, at all. His definition of winning is help, is the Bloodline. Like, yes, Solo did rob Drew McIntyre of a title win because he was a centimeter away from becoming undisputed champion. Like, Roman was in trouble. Roman was completely in trouble. Like, at the end of the day, you can hate Roman, but at the same time, you can't hate Roman because that's why he's still undisputed champion. Like, it got to the point where Roman was giving everything to Drew McIntyre. He was giving him guillotine after guillotine, spear after spear, Superman punch after Superman punch, and nothing can keep Drew down. Not a thing can keep Drew down. And I'm letting you know right now, Drew McIntyre will get another shot at the undisputed Universal Champion. He will get another shot. If his next match, if his next pay-per-view match is just as good as the match in Wales, we just need someone to take out the Usos. We need someone to take out Solo. And I know Paul Heyman is sent to the gulag, so he's not showing up anytime soon as of right now. Roman has to be doing this by himself for now. I'm going to let you know right now. You can hate Roman all you want, but this is why he's still champion. This is why people love him. You can love him. You can give him a "you suck" chance. You can give him a "acknowledge me" chance. You can give him tribal chief chance. At the end of the day, that's why he is the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. And I'm gonna let you know right now, he's on to become having a 1,000-day reign. People said if he retains his title against Drew McIntyre, he is on a way to a 1,000-day reign, and that's exactly what he did. He executed, he followed up, and he's on to a 1,000-day reign. Right now, he's close to an 800-day reign. Give him till the end of the year. Give him to the end of the year, or a little bit after the end of the, or a little into next year. He's gonna be at a 1,000-day reign. Oh God, he is gonna be at a 1,000-day reign. Doesn't matter if it's just Solo, if it's just him, if it's the Usos and Sammy. It's over with. It is over with at that point. And honestly, I'm glad that Sammy and the Usos was not medically cleared to come to see Roman. But overall, Drew will have another shot at the title. He will definitely have another shot at those titles. He deserves it. Especially, let's just talk about this funny part. After after both Drew and Roman Reigns was down, unexpectedly, Theory came with the briefcase with a ref saying, "I want to cash these in now." Next, you see Tyson Fury coming out of nowhere, knocking Theory clean. And like he was like, "Bruh, like this match is already good. This match is hella good. Don't ruin this, man. Don't ruin this." Next, out of nowhere, kaplow! That was Theory. He fell asleep. Theory was out like a light. Like, but overall, this match was a very, very good match. A very, very good main event match. Like, this was by far the best main event match besides SummerSlam that I've seen in a long time. Like, obviously, nothing's going to compare to a SummerSlam match against, the Clash of the Castle main event match. But overall, it was a very, very good match at the end of the day. But if I have to rate my top 3 matches of Clash of the Castle, number 3, and this is a hard one. Number 3, I would have to put the Undisputed Universal Championship match. Number 2, Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. And then number 1 is the Intercontinental Championship match between Sheamus and Gunther. Because even though Solo came back and basically said you still have pieces of the bloodline still with you, Gunther brought back Imperium. Imperium has reformed. And they're now going to be right next to the bloodline. And I'm telling you this right now. Have Imperium versus the bloodline. I swear at SummerSlam. Sorry, not SummerSlam. I swear at Survivor Series. Have Imperium versus the bloodline. That alone would be the best match at Survivor Series. The best match. You have the Ingidala Gunther versus your undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns. And I'm telling you, that will be by far the best main event match of WWE. I'm letting you know right now, Clash of the Castle was a 10 out of 10 must try again. Best pay-per-view I have seen besides SummerSlam in months. Like, WrestleMania was fire. SummerSlam was fire. Clash of the Castle, the third on the list, the third pay-per-view that's fire. I am glad I watched Clash of the Castle. Great expectations. I am looking forward for WWE to be in Wales again. If not next year, the following year. I hope it comes back to Wales. The crowd was awesome. Every single match, the crowd was awesome. And I'm looking forward for WWE to have a night like that again.